So, hi, my loves. How are you guys doing? I hope you're having a great day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me from. I just want to say I am still seeing your reviews, and they're appetizing, they're mouth watering. You guys, you're making it. I think you're doing it purposefully so that those of us who are not able to get our hands on as ever products feel the pain. Because I've seen so many things about honey, and of course now I'm seeing great things about the apricot spread, and just seeing these good reviews melts my heart. It melts my heart in ways you guys will never be able to understand. I am so happy. A girl is such a genius. Like this, from the crepe mix, from the teas, the spread, the honey, nothing but good things. I've also seen people make cookies, and people have nice things to say about these cookies. My mouth is watering just thinking about them, because when you see these pictures on social media, it makes me so happy. And then on top of that, some of you are still receiving your packages, some of you are still waiting on them. Don't worry, I'm sure by end of this week most of you will have all these products. So I love seeing how you guys are flooding social media with them impressive, amazing reviews. It makes me so happy. And mind you, these reviews are also gaining thousands and thousands and thousands of views and impressions and likes. I'm so happy, and I hope our girl gets to see that. You did that. And of course, guys, tomorrow, is it? No, not tomorrow. On Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. That is July 1st. Yes, the rosé is coming out. Mark your calendars. Put your timers on. The rosé is coming out. Its debut is on July 1st. That's on Tuesday. So set your reminders, guys. I want you guys to do that thing, because I know it's going to be a bloodbath. People have been saying, I've been craving that rosé. Let's just wait to see. I'm here to tell you to set your reminders. I don't want to hear anyone missed out. Make sure you... So anyway, let's get to the story today. I know William has been making rounds on social media, and the way the UK press hates William, the way the anti-monarchy group hates William. I mean, right now, sane people, a lot of people just can see through his bullshit, and I love that. So at point you have William's minions, aka royal experts, royal commentators, begging for Harry to come back, pleading with Harry, guilt-tripping Harry to somehow make up with William, because Harry will magically be some sort of supportive, be a best friend, wingman. Translation to scapegoat. Like, Harry gets to do all the work and William gets the credit. That's basically what they're saying, but they will not tell you that. And you can just tell that they're scared of how William's reign is going to be. First, he's been all over social media. Not social media. I'm obsessed with social media. He's been all over the press, briefing them about how his reign is going to be like once his father passes away, which is actually so shameful. You're literally waiting for your father to pass. You don't care about his health. And now I think it's an eye-opener. People are worried that this is going to be bad. He's awful right now. He's not accomplished anything. He's hopping from one page to another. And you want to tell me this is the future king of England? Oh, we are doomed. That's what they're really desperate to guilt trip Harry to somehow go back to UK. Well, I'm here to break it to you that it's never happening. Harry has made it clear he does not want to come back, and also he does not regret anything. Right now, he's so happy, he's successful, he's at peace. Why would these idiots think that he will want to subject his family to that abuse again? Why would these idiots think that he will want to put Meghan through that again? Never ever happening. So now, of course, Republic Group joined the group, and I love how they always troll William, because it's so funny. It's so when they troll William. So they took to X and they reposted something trolling William. Let me get it. So, you know how, remember the emotional support polls that said William is the most popular royal? Remember with what percentage? 75% favorability. He is so damn popular, guys. That is the vibe. That is what those emotional support polls say. Now, Republic Group, of course, they're being petty, and I love me some pettiness. Decided to repost a video. This video that you're about to see about William, who was attending during arrival of Guildhall, that saving the planet all fiasco, all that madness. And guess what? where were the 75% people to welcome him, to wave, to cheer? So, of course, the Republic group being petty, here's what they said. 9 million Londoners keep a respectful distance during William's arrival at Guildhall. Hashtag Warwickshire Willie, hashtag Billy Idol, hashtag Prince William, hashtag Royal Family, and hashtag Royal Charity. Look, where are the people? Where are the 9 million people at? Where are the 9 million Londoners at? Why are you not going to respect, to cheer? I mean, I remember whenever the late Queen was somewhere, people were ready. Like, people used to turn up and just cheer. It's like, yay, just cheer just to get a glance at her. I've never seen that happen to William. And I know that must hurt and bruise his ego. Since the Bath of Order, where there were no crowds, it was empty. He had this wrinkled bathrobe, which by the way people dragged him for it. He looked really sloppy, like he did not want to be there. It's just been madness and madness. This man does not like working, but he just wants to, that idea of like, I'm going to be king. I don't want to work, but I'm going to be king. That is the vibe. Because again, like I always say, the UK media is they're so dumb. They'll come up with all ways to prop William up, and then they forget to have any evidence to back it up. So how long are you going to lie to people? You may get away once or twice, but with time, people can see through your bullshit. And that's how these days, most people don't trust anything that comes from the UK media. Their tabloids, no one is even reading them. Because when you're constantly attacking the same person over and over again, while propping another person who, by the way, is also awful, does not have anything, when you keep attacking someone that is not taxpayer funded instead of attacking people who are taxpayer funded, people get to a point and like they're sick. They can just see your vindictiveness. They can just see that this is now intentional, that someone is behind this, and that someone is William, who clearly wants good press and threw his brother and Meghan to the wolves, to the UK, like, do as thy please with them. And if I had these UK minions, these so-called experts, admit to that, like, hey, Harry, if you want us to put an end to this, if you want us to stop harassing you and abusing you, please call William, give William a call. He's the only one who can put an end to it. That should tell you everything. And also, Harry told us who the sources are. It's always Parker Bowles, Cole Miller, Kate, and William. So there were no crowds to welcome the most popular royal house sad. Mind you, this was during, let me get it. It was during this saving the climate thingy he had going on. Climate Action Week. So yeah, they were like wrapping up London Climate Week at Investing for Impact at Guildhall this afternoon, which was hosted by Earthshot Prize. And the event is supposed to bring investors, financial leaders to support the scaling of bold breakthrough environmental solutions. That was what that event was about, and no one was there to support. And that's why you see Harry's Invictus game continue thriving, and it just has a very big global impact. The numbers are out of this world. They're insane. And Harry did that. Harry is passionate. His heart is in it. He genuinely wants to help people. He genuinely wants to bring a change to the world. And he has such a big heart because given everything he's been through and also what Meghan has been through, constantly abused, attacked, people say negative things about you, whether you do good, whatever you do bad, people will just find ways to talk about you. And they still show up for people. They still show love. They've never given up on people. That speaks volume of who Harry and Meghan are. That, because if you told me in my pettiness, I'll be like, I am done doing anything for these people. They keep attacking me. My pettiness will not let me rest. So the future, the most popular with a 75% probability rate had no one to cheer him up, to welcome him. There were no crowds. And of course you're daring to say, no, people were there. No, they were not. That is the video. And I love how Republic group likes trolling them. I love how Republic troll them. Hold on, let me get the comments. Where are they? So yeah. So here is Glow, who says, the irony is that while Prince Harry needs security in the UK because of the hate his family have incited against him, as the palace sources for their rota reporters and tabloid pieces, Prince William doesn't need security because no one cares to come out and see him William. Without his reporters and their infantilizing puff pieces, Prince William is pretty uninteresting and struggles to authentically and single-handedly draw a crowd. He really struggles. That's that time and time proven. When Sue says outriders and 4 cars, I don't even know what that event was. And then, not my king, that is the Republic group replied. I think he was saving the planet. And then you have Isabel says he is not liked at all, whereas the genuine, honest, and decent people love his brother too. Also, Isabel says, P.S. No one turns up to even look at William, so disliked is he. Even those who dislike him do not turn up to tell him so. It was proved yesterday, William is not the flavor of the month. His insults towards his brother are making more people dislike him. He looks ridiculous having a go at Harry's children. He is like Stammer, never thinks before opening his mouth, and picks on the most vulnerable who cannot answer back. I'm sure Harry and Meghan are having sleepless nights. Not. Seriously, keep on supporting Silly Billy. He costs us enough money. Ariana says, agree. No one is interested in seeing William and Kate. They are dull and outdated. Harry and Meghan are fresh and interesting. Plus, they have a genuine love for each other. Then Dad says, net zero takes private jets and motorcades to shake hands and cut ribbons. How people worship this baffles me. Me too. Michelle says, where are all the tourists they attract? Elle says, country pays millions for a monarchy few are interested in. That's the sheer truth. Judith says, saving the planet, my ass. All those vehicles for one person. Yeah, this is someone who champions climate change. He's the biggest hypocrite. And that's when people get so pissed. Like, how do you go on saying you want to save the climate? When you have the biggest carbon footprint, you're flying from one place to another. You're using your helicopters as taxis. Make it make sense. And then Malia says, since William knows that nobody seems to care whether he comes or goes, he is going to start scheduling all his engagements around the British Museum. This way, he can pretend that all the tourists are there to see him. So Simone says, I think people in the UK don't care about William because they know what he did to alienate Harry and make life miserable for Harry's family. They all know this, but when Prince Harry is in town, he's mobbed by people and the media. I know. Remember during his security case? They were all over. Like, every tabloid kept talking about Harry. Mind you, the king had an engagement, but they did not even focus on that. They snapped their own king, who they claim is popular. But Harry, who is irrelevant and unpopular, every tabloid, it was Harry. Make it make sense. And then Paula says, Harry faces real threats fueled by tabloid vitriol his own farm helped stoke. Meanwhile, William walks freely not because of popularity but apathy. Crowds don't form for a man who inspires zero. Strip away a PR machine and you're left with a future king who can't lead, connect, or even protect his own legacy. So yeah, that is what's happening, guys. As always, you know the drill. Let me know what you think. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and of course to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and I will see you in the next one.